All right? Doesn't matter. Like this is how we'll interact better.
I can't hear your voice properly. I think there is an error.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly, Abdullah. You are already very passive, so that's why I just want like if I can see you, so it's better for us, for both of us
Yes,
to
yes,
continue.
just wait. Okay.
Yes, we were talking about yesterday. Okay, Abdullah is here now. It's fine. I can see you. Don't worry.
Yeah,
You can. That's great. So today you
there
have a
was an error.
headphone.
Yeah, there was an
It's
error.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, no worries. Just a moment. So I think in our last discussion we have just started with the digestion process, right? But
Yes.
still we have some questions from the digestion. Uh, we discussed many of them, but before going
Mm.
to the cardiovascular and respiratory system, I think, what do you think? Like if you can talk about
I
this bit
think
more,
we should do also we should cover today the heart and blood vessels
we should
and
cover.
yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm just taking few of the hard questions from the digestion process, right?
Mm.
And if I can
Yes.
see like if you are performing well there, so then I'll move to the cardiovascular and respiratory system. Got it?
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Digestion. Uh, I will.
Just wait a minute. I'm just coming. Just
Sorry.
wait a minute. I'm just coming back. Just wait.
Should I wait for something?
No, just wait a minute. I'm just coming.
I can't hear you properly. I don't know why you're speaking so low. Like, speak loudly, man. Why you're so worried about this? Okay, let me check here. What I can do for you is to, yeah. Digestion, digestion. I need to find out the worksheet for you. Organization. So, should I check the hard questions now for you?
Hello. Hello. I'm here again. I'm here.
Are you back?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so I'm checking some questions for you. Like, the question is, I'm checking from nutrition facts. One of the samples tested by the lab in part B was identified to be coconut milk. Where's figure B? Not figure B, like here. Okay, I'm checking the hard ones from here. Like I would say. mm, Suggest where the student is correct label diagram in this justify. And this is what we have already done, like in case of which organ is there to have. Describe the function of structure X. Yes, this is, I think you have already explained, if I'm not wrong. A student noticed that
Yes.
chewing
Yes.
rice or potatoes for a long time resulted in a sweet taste developing in the mouth. Explain why this is. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
3-mark question here that I'm pasting in front of you. It's a part of the previous question. I don't know if you have done that or not, but I'm going to take this one. That's also a failure. Mm, I'm not able to paste it. Okay. A student noticed that chewing rice or potatoes for a long time resulted in a sweet taste developing in the mouth. Explain why this is. This is for 3-mark question. You need to add 3 points here.
From this, which topic this is? Which
This is
topic?
from digestion. Actually, we have already started with the topic yesterday. I think this part of it you have already done, if I'm not wrong. Let me put this also for you before it so that you may connect this concept with the previous one. Is this what we have done or not? Like you may help me in this. It's just a
We
moment.
haven't done this question
Just a
this
moment.
one.
Oh, might be. Abdullah, let me paste one thing for you here. Look at this. It's
Mm-hmm.
in
Okay.
this one. Is this what you have already done or
Yes,
not?
we have done it. Yeah, we have
Is
done
it
it.
is this what we have done? So this is associated question with this one. Like describe the function of the structure X shown in the figure. And just after this, it's a B part that I have. Let us take classes, sir. What is this? It's nonsense completely. We are in the classes. Let us do this. Okay, sorry, Abdullah. So, I'm sorry. So, Abdullah, can you see this, the previous one? Is this not associated with the second one, right? So now, Abdullah, are you there?
Yes, yes. There was
So
an
just
internet
so just
problem.
read out
So,
this question here.
hmm. Okay. The whiteboard is loading this way. Mm.
Okay, okay, fine.
The student noticed that chewing rice or potatoes for a long time resulted in a sweet taste developing in the mouth.
You can
Is
connect, do you
that
know what point?
mm,
Like, if you can recall, there was digestion
salivary
process which has
glands?
started in your mouth.
Yes, salivary glands. And
Hmm.
there is an a salivary glands produces an enzyme called amylase,
Mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm. Salivary gland was
so
actually what was the enzyme which was there actually? Like
amylase
amylase enzyme, yeah. And what's its role there? Like suppose if you
to
are
to help
you're doing what?
to help
Mm,
break down the food into smaller pieces.
mm-hmm. So
Mm,
how the taste is sweet resulted in a sweet taste. You know one thing, rice and potatoes contain starch. This is one thing, which is a complex carbohydrate. You know already about it, okay?
Continue.
And what you
Okay.
can do is another important thing. When chewed for a long time, salivary amylase in the mouth breaks down the
Yes,
starch, right? This
it
is what
breaks
we already
down the
know.
starch. I think it breaks down the starch into
Maltose.
the sugar.
This produces maltose. Maltose.
Okay.
And it's a sugar which causes the sweet taste.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. And mm, have you pasted the next question?
Sorry.
Have you pasted the next question?
Okay, done. So it's why are you not answering this properly? Write something here. I mean,
Okay, okay.
just verbal discussion is not enough. You have to write properly so that I can gauge. Like, are we? I mean, scoring 3 marks there or not? Like, you have to answer according to these 3 marks. The carbohydrate in the rice or potato gets broken down by amylase enzyme. That's good, wonderful. Which is produced maltose, which produces maltose. Mm, that's what you have already explained here, which is produced by. Okay, fine. In next point that you can add, which causes starch to break down into sugar maltose. Good. As a result, there's a sweetened taste. Okay, fine. That's good. Mm, great.
Mm.
That's why I'm saying like we should explain why an enzyme only catalyzes one reaction. Again, you need to answer this and a small percent of the main site of the digestion process. Okay, should I give you question?
Yes, yes.
Okay, fine. So now I'm going to give you a 4 mark and 6 mark question in next
Okay,
two,
okay.
which I associated with this one. So yeah, what you need to do here is to like add here. So these are the questions for you. Look at this. Like explain why an enzyme only catalyzes one reaction. This is for 4 mark question, and then for six you have small intestine is the main site of digestion and absorption of nutrients in the human body. Describe how the small intestine is adapted for its function.
Okay, so for the first question, let me write.
Explain why an enzyme only catalyzes one reaction. That's what you need to explain properly. It's a 4 mark question, means like you need to add four
Mm.
points. What is in your mind? You can discuss verbally with me first, and then
Yes.
after we can go to talk
Okay,
about
so in my
how we
mind
can write
is
this
so
answer.
enzymes have a active site which is complementary to the substrate. So at it can only catalyze one reaction because um, no in active site there can't be like more than one substrate.
Hmm.
So that's why it can only catalyze one reaction.
So how you will, okay, just write the answer there. Then after I'll improve that. Yeah, you're fine. You know
Okay.
about it. That's fine. But you need to add points in a way like you can get four
Explanation.
marks. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
there should be a 4 points related to this. And as you started from active side, yeah, that's fine. Is there any model that is going to to describe this all what you're talking about?
Lock and key model.
Yes, lock and key model. So if the lock and key model is there, you can also add to talk about I mean to active side and all that and the complementarity. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just write the answer, then I'll improve it as per according to mark scheme. Enzyme has an active site which is complementary to the substrate. Okay, fine, good.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's That's why I think I have no more points in my head.
Okay. What you can do here is
Mm-hmm.
enzyme has an active site, as you said already, like that's fine. That is complementary shape only uh, for one substrate, right? It has complementary shape to only for one substrate. This is one thing. The second point that you can add here, Abdullah, that is the, I would say, lock and key model. And this is known as the lock and key model as well, right? So you should
Yes.
also talk about the lock and key model here in order to relate this with this discussion. And the last point that you need to add here, enzyme substrate complex forms. That only, enzyme substrate complex only forms with the correct substrate. Like if you have any other substrate, so their enzyme substrate complex will never be formed there, right? So in order to have enzyme substrate complex, there must be a correct substrate on the active site. Are you getting this
Mm-hmm.
point? So what
Yes.
we need to
So,
do here is, yeah, sorry.
what should I talk about the look and key model?
Yes, what you need to say is like then each enzyme has a specific active site that is complementary shape to only one substrate, right? And this is actually known as the lock and key model. Actually, what you have explained in the first line, that you have to name it properly. On what basis we are saying the specific active site is complementary shape to only one substrate? Because the model is there, that model is known as lock and key model. That actually explained this, the specific active site that is complementary shape to only one substrate. Are you getting this point or not,
Yes,
Abdullah?
yes.
There's nothing you
Yes,
need to
I'm getting.
add as far as lock and key model. What you should say after this, specificity is actually explained by lock and key model. A specific key can open only a specific lock. This is what we should talk about here. And then
Mm.
after, as you already
Okay,
said,
so
only the correct substrate can bind to the active site. And what is going to form? Enzyme substrate complex. Got it?
yes,
Only the correct substrate can bind to the active site to form the enzyme substrate complex. And therefore, the enzyme is specific and only catalyzes one particular reaction. Got it?
yes.
So as per according to Mark's scheme, active site has specific shape. This is one point that you need to add. Complementary to one substrate, second point. Lock and key model, that's the third point. And the last one is enzyme substrate complex forms only with the correct substrate. So enzyme substrate complex formation is the fourth point that you need to add here for 4 marks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next question.
Okay.
The small intestine is the main site of digestion and absorption of the nutrients in the human body. Describe how the small intestine is adapted for its function. Brainstorm first, and then after you can write the answer, and it's for 6 marks. So it means like as per according to Mark's scheme, you need to add 6 points here.
So,
How the small intestine is adapted for this all. This is what you need to explain.
so it has
You should write the
it has a
answer,
large
Abdullah.
surface.
You should write the
It has
answer,
a
then
large.
after
Mm.
then after we'll improve it by discussion, right? Write the
Okay, okay,
answer, whatever is in your mind. Then after we will discuss if any point that you will miss, so then after you will add there as well.
okay.
Yeah, you should write it. It's small intestine, keep in mind. Oh, it's surface area. Okay, fine. Let me know once you're done.
Okay.
Adapted for its function. Hmm. Okay. Good, 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 good.
Um,
The walls are thin, so the different distances.
yeah, that's it. But I have one more point in my mind, but I don't know how to write it. So it has like its structure is like I don't know how to say it. So it is like going up and down. So
Are you
it
talking about
increases.
are you talking about the peristalsis? Are you talking about the peristalsis, like
Mm,
where you have the sequential contraction and relaxation of muscles? Look at this diagram, Abdullah. Here's a diagram in front of you. Can you see this diagram? This
yeah,
is
yeah, yeah. The
this
one on
is
the right.
this is a small intestine,
Yes,
right? Can you see here
yes,
the
yes, yeah,
villi and Chris, like you can talk
yes,
about
yes, yeah,
folded into villi. Are the small
yeah. I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about the the shape of the small intestine increases the surface area.
microvilli?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So it's the surface area increases and it's for better absorption.
Yeah, it's for better absorption because these are tiny hair-like structures. So let me explain for you. Like a small intestine, what we would say, like it's actually uh that has villi and microvilli. Okay, what's its function? It's
Mm-hmm.
which increases the surface area for absorption, as you already said, right? This is the main function of this microvilli here, and the walls are one cell thick
Oh yeah.
epithelial that's providing a short diffusion distance. Got it?
Mm.
And the,
Yes. So
and the,
mentioned the wall. I mentioned the wall, but I didn't mention
yes,
it is one
okay,
Celtic.
no worries. This is improvement of this question actually. That's why I'm saying like write first and then after we'll improve it together. So Abdullah, the next point what you need to know here is the rich blood supply in the small intestine. That maintain actually the concentration gradient for diffusion. Whatever is digested in the form of glucose, amino acids, and all that, that is going to be absorbed by that bloodstream because of the rich blood supply there of the capillaries. So it has a
Oh
rich
yeah.
blood supply to maintain the concentration gradient for diffusion process. Got it?
Yes.
And what's about like lactile? It's a lactile. Can you see here in the diagram like there's a lactile structure, a light green structure that is getting into the villi from outside. The lymphatic vessel, then you can see the venule, arteriole, crypt, epithelial. I think it is not mentioned as a lactile here, but yes, it is a lactile. This large vessel that is getting into it, that's what we call lactile.
The green one. Yeah.
Yes, it contains lacteals. These are the small lymphatic vessels. Its function is to absorb lipids. are fats, right? These fats are not being absorbed by any other the capillary that cannot cross the barrier or the capillaries. I mean, it can't be diffused into the bloodstream. So lipids are absorbed by these lacteals, large lymphatic vessels, and then they pour that into the heart uh, from a specific point.
Mm.
Oh, are you getting?
I think, yes, I think we should do now on heart.
Sorry?
This one. I think we should do the questions on the heart.
I mean, speak loudly. Your voice is not clear. What are you talk? Are you saying something like?
I
Sorry,
said we should do the questions on the heart, and the blood vessels in the heart.
why are you not completing this? Let this to be completed. We have a short time. I mean, you wanna shift to the hard now? I just want like
Yes.
few more hard questions are here as well. So
Okay.
if I'll take the questions from the by the way, we have already decided last time, like the third day of but this is your second day, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow, what we can do, whatever we have studied here, in this all of these questions. So I will just put an assessment in front of you, like questions from the same from what we have already discussed in 2 days. So we will take as per we decided already. All
Mm.
right.
But yes, but I didn't said like it should not be like assessment. It will be like all the like in the entire chapter. Like it will be the same like always, but for the entire chapter. We will
Okay.
discuss the entire chapter.
Entire chapter in what sense?
Mm.
Based on questions or just an
So
overview
today,
of that?
no, no,
Of
no,
an
no,
overview.
based on questions, exam questions.
Suppose like in my worksheet we have a few more hard questions here from this topic. So it means like I should stop here then and shift to the heart, right? Or the cardiovascular.
Yes, yes, yeah.
Okay. All right. It's okay. I can also, I mean, the remaining questions I can also send you in the form of worksheet as well, where you can attempt by yourself. But
Yeah, you can
tomorrow,
send me an assignment. Like every
mm,
day, you can send me an
no,
assignment. I
I
will
will
do
do
it.
it tomorrow because tomorrow, there's a third day of your, I mean, classes. So we always upload one worksheet on the portal. You have an access on the portal, so you can download from there and solve it and again upload it there as an assignment. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
and then I'll check
Mhm.
it from my side here and then I'll give you feedback on that. Got it? So this is how we
Yes,
can
got
go
it.
on that. So right now I'm going to talk about the next topic, and that is organization of cardiovascular. Hmm. hmm. I don't know, do you have this or not? Should I take the moderate questions or the hard one? What do you think? Should I start from the medium or
Yeah, just
hard?
start from the medium.
Do you think like we
Mm.
should directly go to the hard questions? Okay, let's start with medium one first. Like, not the simple, but I'm starting with medium for you. Okay, the circulatory system is composed of the heart, blood vessels, and blood. Blood is defined as being both tissue and a fluid. Suggest why blood can be defined as tissue. Okay, let me give you um question here. It's of about It has three sections and all of them have 6 marks. Overall, what you need to do is to break them into their as per according to their requirement. So I'm just pasting this for you, Abdullah, here. Look at this. This is a question for you. Can you say it?
Yes, I can see it.
So the
Components.
circulatory system is composed of this, and what you need to talk about, like you have to give reason why this is called tissue. The heart is an organ that it pumps blood around the body. Name two blood vessels associated with the heart that transport oxygenated blood. The structure of the arteries, veins, and capillaries related to their function. Compare the structure of capillary with that of an artery. Okay, start it, please. Write their answers just like you are in your exam. And then after we'll improve the questions.
Okay.
Good. Why this is called tissue? Why the blood is called tissue? Yes, Abdullah.
Mm-hmm.
Because they are they are multiple cells. Done?
Yes, I have done it. Yes.
Improve it properly. Like the answer should be like, yes, it's fine, but you should say blood can be defined as tissue because um it is made up of group of specialized cells. The specialized cells such as red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. And they work together to perform the specific functions such as transport. So that's why we call them tissue, right? Abdullah, you getting?
Yes, yes.
Group of specialized cells such as red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. You can add them in a bracket, okay? And that work together to perform specific function. The blood is group of, yeah. This is how you can improve. Specialized cells, in specialized cells, you can add three specialized cells.
Yes, I've done this one. So,
The blood is a group of specialized cells, red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets working together for the same function. Hmm. And what's that function?
transportation.
Yes, that function is transport. So the heart is an organ that pumps blood around the body, named two blood vessels associated with the heart that transport oxygen blood. Yes, Abdullah. What do you think about it?
So, um, okay, so pulmonary vein
Pulmonary,
and
pulmonary, hmm?
vein and the pulmonary artery.
Hmm, pulmonary artery. Transport
Yeah.
oxygenated blood. Oxygenated. Focus on the question, man. Oxygenated.
So first will be pulmonary
Pu-
vein,
Pulmonary vein, yeah, that's fine because that is bringing
and
blood
then
from where, Abdullah?
from the lungs,
No, just explain it for me, like how pulmonary vein is responsible for transporting oxygenated blood.
because it is coming from it
It br
transport the blood from
it brings
the lungs
blood
to the heart.
from lungs, Abdullah. Am I right?
Yes.
It brings blood from lungs to the heart because
Yeah.
after oxygenation, Blood is you would say like blood uh brings back to the heart by this pulmonary vein.
Mm-hmm.
Done.
Okay.
This is one. And the second,
Mm.
what but we can't say about the pulmonary artery, because pulmonary artery is actually taking deoxygenated blood from heart to the lungs. So it means like we can't include the pulmonary artery. What do you think about
Yes.
aorta, Abdullah? About aorta, the large vessel actually which transports blood from the left ventricle to the different body parts by branching. So can we include iota here?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I think we can. Yes.
So write
Yeah.
the answer.
I always forget to write them.
No worries. No, yeah, no worries. You can write the answer. It's for one more question. Yeah, you just named it. Verbal discussion is fine because we are practicing for the questions, so we should uh write properly, because somewhere we need to improve the that question as well. And keep it safe
Mm.
with you, okay? Like somewhere you need to save this file as well. Whenever you're going
Mm.
to use in future, so it's better for you. And from here, once you'll complete this all, so somewhere like in our practice sessions, we can, once we'll complete this, so then after we can directly go to the past paper questions as well. So meanwhile, we are just taking specific topics for this discussion, right? After that, you
Yeah.
can go for the past paper questions completely. So
Mm.
pulmonary artery and aorta. So what's about this one? The structure of arteries, veins, and capillaries relate to their functions. Compare the structure of capillary with that of an artery. Okay, write for 3 mark question. Just write down the answer. Then after we'll just check how we can improve the topic. The answer is of this question. Like compare the structure of capillary
Mm.
with that of the artery.
I forgot about the capillary. It's,
Mm-hmm.
so can you tell me what is an capillary? Like.
Yes, I can. Capillary have walls, that's one cell thick. This is what we have already explained. The capillaries have walls one cell thick, right? So where arteries have thick muscular and elastic walls. That's the first difference. One cell thick wall and thick muscular and elastic wall in case of arteries.
Okay.
Capillaries have a very small lumen.
Mm-hmm.
Lumen is that opening inside of this, the diameter of its internal opening of that vessel.
Mm.
That is very small
Yes.
lumen, because capillary is also very small. So, however, or whereas in case of arteries, you will see that have the relatively narrow lumen, but that is wider than the capillaries. If you compare this with the capillaries, so that's quite wider as compared to capillaries. So capillaries have a very small lumen, whereas
Mm-hmm.
arteries have a relatively narrow lumen, but wider than capillaries. Okay,
Mm.
getting this
Okay. Okay.
point, Dullah? So because
Yes.
there are 3 marks here as per according to mark scheme, so we need to add one more point here. What should be that one? Again, only one layer cells in case of capillaries, multiple layers in case of arteries. This is what we need to add up. Okay,
Mm. Okay.
got it. So
So,
these, yeah, just
so I'm
write the
writing
answer
the
now.
answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please, you can write. Good.
Yes, done it. Done it.
Capillaries are one cell thick, whereas arteries have thick muscular walls. Capillaries have small lumen. Cap I mean, answer should be in a way like it is still not structured. Like I just want the structured answer, like where there should be some sequence. Capillaries are one cell thick, whereas arteries have thick muscular walls. Full stop here. And then after you can say capillaries, and capillaries have the small lumen. However, arteries have the narrow lumen but wider than capillary. Yeah, just I mean to make it more structured. Like the capillary, full stop, like put full stop here. Then after you can go the capillaries have a smaller lumen.
Okay.
The
Okay. So,
capillaries have. I mean, I'm just saying this just because of like it should look like a good structured answer.
hmm.
Otherwise you're right. Like the points are fine, but just want to have the structure. The capillaries have the smaller lumen, whereas arteries have the narrow lumen, but wider than capillaries. That's fine. And it's for 6 marks. Small intestine is adapted. This is fine. And described it done. What is this, by the way? I think now we are on the digestion is done. What we are doing right now. Okay. So then after you have next question, mm, comparison is fine. Then after we have 6 mark question, explain how human circulatory system is adapted to carry out its function of supplying oxygen to the body and removing waste products. So now I'm going to give you a question of 6 mark and three marks, like 6, 9, and 12 marks overall in this worksheet. So
Okay.
let's try to have the 12-mark question now. It's 3 parts, but one question with 3 parts. The overall marks you would have 12. Hmm, what I'm doing. Look at that. Like this one. Abdullah, here it is.
Okay.
Look at this. Everything's okay? What happened?
Yes. Yes.
All right. All right. So explain how the human circulatory system is adapted to carry out its function of supplying oxygen to the body and removing waste products. So it's for 6 mark question, right? A, a patient is diagnosed as having suffered from the stroke due to the blood clot as a result of an irregular heartbeat. A stroke is a life-threatening illness in which cells of the brain die due to lack of oxygen. Suggest how blood clot could cause a stroke. The last one is explain how a patient with an irregular heartbeat would be treated. Let's
So,
start, please.
mhm.
Just by answer, I mean, you should write this answer based on your understanding, and then after we'll improve it. It's for 6 mark. It means like at least you have six marks here, 6 points here in this answer. Explain how the human circulatory system is adapted to carry out its function of supplying oxygen to the body and removing waste products.
What does it mean by waste product?
Waste products like um, what
Dioxide.
what kidney is doing in our body, like the nitrogenous waste products which had to be removed from the body. Um, definitely, that's
Mm-hmm.
even I would say the carbon dioxide is a waste product, like that has to be removed out from the body, from the bloodstream. So explain how the human circulatory system is adapted to carry out its function of supplying oxygen to the body and removing waste products. It means oxygen has to be provided to the body and then uh, remove the carbon dioxide from the body. But yes, you can also talk about the other waste products as well. But the overall answer is like where you need to, because it's for 6 marks, you need to add other waste products as well. You should know which other waste products are removed from the body? Hmm. Circulatory system is double circulatory system, right? With one circuit to the lungs and one to the rest of the body. Hmm. Carbon dioxide and urea, right? Carbon dioxide is removed, like as you said, a transport in the blood to the lungs or kidneys for the removal. Carbon dioxide is removed what? How it will be removed from there as a waste product. So definitely that will be removed just by providing to the lungs, and from there it is getting out of the body. Getting,
Mm,
Abdullah?
yes.
Now you can write the answer, please. We have just 9 minutes. Try to complete this. Mm, mm, mm. Explain how the human circulatory system is adapted to carry out its function of supplying oxygen to the body and removing waste products.
Can you see the answer?
Hmm. Yes, I can see. Like there are specific blood vessels
I'm
for
still
specific
writing.
function. Why you're not starting with this double circulatory system? Yeah, high blood supply in the heart to pump the body. Yes, I can give you an overview on this as well. Yeah, okay, fine, that's fine. You can talk about this and try to keep in mind the urea and the removal of carbon dioxide. How both of these waste products are removed from the body. As you know, in case of urea, kidney is specific for this function, right? So blood has to be filtered in the kidney. Filtration process is there. As far as carbon dioxide is concerned, so that's through the lungs, from where we can remove
Mm,
this. You can add both of these points as well here,
mm,
for urea and for carbon dioxide, because these are the major waste products in human body. Getting?
okay.
Hmm. Carbon dioxide is removed through the lungs. Yeah. Kidney. You didn't talk about the urea. Urea is removed through kidney.
What is urea? I'm not
Urea is a
aware of
waste product.
urea.
It's a nitrogenous waste that is produced in our body. Urea is a
Oh,
waste product which is produced in our body because of, there is the breakdown of proteins in the form of, amino acids, and those amino acids has to be go to the urea as well. So it's a waste product in our body, right? So if you want that detail as well, but keep in mind these are the two major waste products: carbon dioxide and what's second? That's urea.
urea.
Getting?
Yes.
So still the question is not like up to the mark, like you can get the 6 marks, but I'm giving an overview on this overall. You should keep in mind and to add the missing points. Mm. I'm just giving you the answer of this now, okay? As per according to mark scheme. Double circuit
Okay.
circulation, double circulatory system. This is what you have to talk about. The circuit to the lungs and one to rest of the body. Heart acts as a pump It means like it's actually there to maintain the high blood pressure or high pressure to move blood efficiently. This is the second point that you need to add. Red blood cells carry oxygen bound to the hemoglobin and have no nucleus for more space.
Okay.
Oxygen is transported through red blood cells, which is bound to the hemoglobin and and have no nucleus for more space. Getting?
Yes, yes.
And arteries carry oxygenated blood at high blood pressure to tissues. Veins return deoxygenated blood with valves and prevent backflow. Okay? This
Yes.
is what you
Okay.
need to add any of the points from here as well. And capillaries have thin walls to allow efficient gaseous exchange. Capillaries have thin walls. This is an adaptation for diffusion process to allow efficient gas exchange. So capillaries have thin walls to allow efficient gas exchange. Getting?
Yes, yes.
And waste products like carbon dioxide and urea are transported in the blood to the lungs or kidneys for its removal.
Mm.
I think you should revise the topic before getting into the questions, like otherwise, this discussion would be insufficient for you. A patient is diagnosed as having suffered from the stroke due to blood clot as a result of irregular heartbeat. Stroke is a life-threatening illness in which cells of the brain die due to the lack of oxygen. Suggest how blood clot could cause a stroke. What do you think about it? Yes. What is in your mind? Definitely, a blood clot can block a blood vessel that supplies the brain, supplies to the brain. Like
Mm.
that's right.
So
So this reduces what? Blood flow to part of the brain.
blood flow,
To the
yeah, and it also reduces the amount of oxygen
yes,
going to the body.
exactly. So brain
And
cells are deprived of definitely if blood is not going there to understand. It's quite understood like there will be a deprivation of the oxygen and glucose. That's leading to the cell death. Getting?
yes, yes,
So
yeah.
that's a stroke because of
Low
the
supply of
block of the blood
nutrition.
vessel. Exactly. So
Mm.
that's leading to the cell death. Okay. So
Mm, yes.
yeah, this is how you can and how you can treat that
Mm.
person. I mean, explain how the patient with irregular heartbeat would be treated. Like any person whose heartbeat is irregular, how you'll treat it. So definitely, a patient may be fitted with a
With a
pacemaker.
yeah, yeah,
It's a
pacemaker
device
cells.
like placed under the
Let's,
skin, right?
yeah.
With a wire going to the heart
Mm-hmm.
and it sends regular electrical impulses to help the heartbeat at a normal rhythm. So this is an overall treatment that we can do for a patient with irregular heartbeat. Getting?
Mm.
Okay, just write the answer. So I think time is already over. So it's on your side now. I have already explained. So please write the complete answer of all these for 6 marks, 3 marks, and 3 marks, right? Explain how the patient with be irregular heartbeat would be treated. Yeah, you can answer, you can complete this, then after I can move. So Abdullah, are you getting things or not? But please, before coming to the class for questions, try to revise things many times. Like try to revise the concepts so that even you can have a notes with you here, like whatever that is with you. You can take with you here on during class. If you want to consult any background concepts, so you can. There's no issue at all. Because right now we are just practicing to answer the questions in a way like we can attempt them according to mark scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Getting?
Yes.
I think, should we conclude this now?
Yes. Yeah.
Or you want to complete it first?
I will just complete it. Right.
Okay. One more point you can add here, the pacemaker, a device that's its wires going into the heart and it actually produces the electric impulses for regular rhythm in the heart. This is how we can treat to a patient who is having irregular heartbeat.
Yes. Yeah. You also
Okay.
have a class there?
Yes, I think let's conclude this for today, Abdullah.
Yes. Okay.
And uh,
Okay. So,
tomorrow we'll discuss few of the hard questions from this topic. Yeah, but we have many other questions as well from this topic. This is not completed here yet. Okay. So
yeah.
we'll try to discuss this tomorrow. And if you have any
Okay.
problem on your side in concepts, so you can also discuss that. Okay. So, okay,
Okay.
Abdullah, take
Allah
care of
Hafiz.
yourself. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz.